All right, our workout for today is called Barnhart's Bet. No idea what that means, but that's the workout name. We are basically doing a lot of power cleans today. Okay, so don't overestimate the weight that you're going to be using. It's a lot of reps. So we're going to start on the zero. You're going to do 21 power cleans, 2 minutes on a machine, then 21 power cleans, and then rest the remainder of that 8 minutes. Should have a minimum 1 minute rest. Okay, so we might need to adjust those reps. Then on the 8 minute, you're going to do 15 power cleans, 2 minute machine, 15 power cleans. Again, resting the remainder of that 8 minute rest. Again, minimum of 1 minute, if not more. And then on the 16, you're going to do 9 power cleans, 2 minute machine, and 9 power cleans. Okay. So as far as we are going to try to increase that weight as we go to our sets, if you have the ability. If you don't, then just stay with a light to moderate weight all the way through. Okay, so our first power cleans, that should be fairly lightweight. You're going to want to have those power cleans done within about 2.5 minutes max. Okay, so if you're not sure if you should adjust, go and try to get to your 21 with that 2.5 minutes. If you don't get it done in 2.5 minutes, just stop there. Let's say you got 16, then that's what you're going to try to do the next round. Okay, so 2.5 minutes for power clean, then 2 minutes on your machine. If you have the ability to have a number for like a distance or something, and you want to use that for the next 2 rounds, feel free. Or if you just want to do 2 minutes and just call it good, that's all right as well. And then you're going to come back after you've done that and do another 21 power cleans or another 2.5 minutes of power cleans. Okay, so that'll be your 7 minutes as long as I did my math right. So you have at least 1 minute rest. And then you're going to increase that weight if you have the ability or if it's feeling okay, to a little bit heavier. So maybe more of a moderate weight. Maybe that's 5 to 10 pounds, depending on what you're working with. You're going to do your 15 power cleans, again, maximum 2.5 minutes there, and then 2 minutes on machine, and then another 15, maximum 2.5 minutes. So you have at least a minute rest. Okay, so that will take you to that 15 minutes. Have a minute rest, and then you're going to increase that weight again if you have the ability. This should be a heavier weight. We're cutting down our reps a lot, so we do have a more time to rest, but we're also going to be tired by the time we get here. So again, maybe 5 to 10 pounds, depending on how you're feeling. You're going to do 9 power cleans. Again, maximum 2.5 minutes. It shouldn't take you that long. Hopefully it's taking you more of 2 minutes, okay? By the time you get there, then 2 minutes machine, and then finishing your 9 reps. Okay, so it should be taking you somewhere around 20 to 23 minutes to finish that up by the time you get there. I guess not 20, more like 20, 22. Okay, it is a lot of legs, so just prep yourself for that. Power clean, I'll quickly show you that movement. So the full movement is this, mid-shin, to the shoulders, lining in the partial squat and standing. Okay, that's a power clean with a barbell, with dumbbells, same exact thing, except you don't have to worry about the bar in front of you, but you do have to stabilize side to side. So for mid-shin, shoulders, and stand. Okay? If this is your first time doing it, you can adjust this a little bit. Maybe we're just coming down to just above the knees. Okay, reducing a little complexity in the position. If you have problems with your legs or anything like that, we can change this to a muscle clean as well. Just means we're not gonna do that little jump. We're just going to use our butt a little bit more, and it's just gonna come up. Okay. So we just have to use that butt, that hips a little bit more, and we have to pull a little bit more with our shoulders or our back. So those are the options for power clean. For your warm-up, you're doing your DROMs, so that's the arm circles each way, the bear hugs, the alternating swings, core rotation, windmills, and then leg swings. Okay, forward, backwards, and then side to side. So 10 on each one, each side of those. Then even if you're using dumbbells for the workout, I want you to grab a stick or something, and you're going to go through this sort of progression into this complex. So you're going to start with good mornings. So sticks on your back, grabbing as tight as you can and pulling that down like you're in a back squat. Feet are going to be underneath your hips. Okay, You're going to start by engaging that core, so nice big belly, that stays nice and strong. Soft knees, they're not coming forward, they're just allowing to bend. And we're just going to slowly come to a hinge, making sure your shoulders stay above that butt. So we're just feeling the back of the legs, squeezing the butt to stand, and nice and controlled. Okay, so just warming up that posterior chain a little bit, feeling it out while keeping our core engaged so we're not arching our back in that position. So we'll do about 10 to 15 of those. Then you're going to bring that bar stick in front of you, okay? Your thumbs should sort of be touching your thighs and the hands outside of there. Give or take, everyone sort of has their own position. Feet are still going to be underneath your hips, starting at mid-shin. So we're going to drop our butt a little bit. Our knees might bend a little bit more than in that good morning. We're going to keep that bar connected all the way through, so sliding up the shins, sliding up the thighs, and then squeezing your butt to stand, okay? So we're driving to the floor rather than using our back to stand up, and just focusing on path, okay? So like I said, even if you're using dumbbells, I want you to do this just to focus on path and position, because you really should be doing this same position even if you're using the dumbbells. So about 10 to 15 of those. And then we're going to go and work into a muscle plane, working on path of bar. So starting with the bar at your hips, you're just going to shrug your shoulders, bring that nice and close so it's connecting all the way through my body, and then bringing those elbows around as best as you can. Okay, it's going to be a little harder with the stick, but that your elbows are forward, releasing the grip on the bar, and elbows around. Okay, so again, start in hips, shrug, elbows around, and you're just trying to keep it connected as much as you can, or close as you can. Then once you've done maybe 5 to 10 of those, then we're going to slide down to just above the knees. So this is called the hang position. We're going to squeeze our butt, shrug, and elbows around. So just adding legs, but adding a little more complexity. Okay, we're not really leaving the ground here yet. We're just focusing on squeezing that butt up. Okay, and then do 5 to 10 of those, and then come down to that mid-shin, connected. So you're just doing a controlled deadlift to the knee, and we can squeeze our butt, shrug, and around. Obviously faster than what I just did, but coming through and around. So focusing on all those positions, and then you're going to go into your power clean, and you can back up some of those variations. So the full power clean again, mid-shin, and jumping elbows around. Okay, so keep that core nice and tight. This is a lot of volume. So make sure you're keeping it nice and tight and strong, and setting and using your legs as much as possible, because it's going to fatigue. It's going to fatigue all the way through. So take that extra second. Even if you don't get the reps done, I'd rather you take that extra time and do a good rep, and maybe do 5 less reps than get them all done, but it's messing yourself up, okay? Once you sort of done that with the empty stick or bar, then you're going to build to a moderate to heavy clean, so sort of that 15 rep range. That's going to be your moderate weight, and then you can back it off when you start your workout to your power clean. So back it off a little bit, then put that back on, and then you're going to go a little heavier for your last set. Hopefully that makes sense. Then once you're done, a couple simple stretches for today. So forward fold, legs are extended, and you're just letting yourself round and roll forward, okay, reaching for the toes, but not pulling yourself into this. I want you to just let gravity do the work. You're going to breathe into the belly, and as you exhale, you're going to relax, and just keep doing that. So don't worry if your chest comes up and you're relaxed. You're going to be here for about 2 minutes, just focusing on that breath and letting gravity and your breath do the work, okay? So just getting a little stretch through that back line. And then after you've done that, we're going to reverse it. Grab a block or a roller or something that you can put on your upper back. So sort of right in between the shoulder blades, about armpit level. Might be a little different for you. You want to allow your head to relax to the ground. And then palms are going to be up, okay? So you can have your hands by your sides, have them out to the sides or overhead or anywhere in between. Somewhere that we're just going to open up the chest and that thoracic spine. And then feet can stay on the ground, knees in the air. You can bring your feet together and knees apart, or you can extend your legs. Whatever feels the best for you. We just want to make sure that our shoulders aren't rounding forward. We can really let them open up. And you're going to be here for 2 minutes as well, focusing on that breath, relaxing and sinking to the floor on that exhale. Alrighty? Hopefully you have fun. Let me know how it goes.